Greetings, everyone. I'm back. Peace, Gita, scriptures for the now. Prashant, Trivedi, PT. Yeah, man. Why bow? Why bow? There are those who ask why I give so much importance to bowing. Well, if one doesn't bow to high and divine, one will only get angry with high and divine. But this is but natural and will always be the case. There is no third way of being. It's either bow or get upset. The result of this anger, upsetness, is really bad for one's souls, which is already caught up in a mess. It is a simply way to deeper hell, which doesn't seem so terrible in written form, but is way, way worse in experiencing. It's all the medieval tortures and all the so-called modern war tortures combined, plus much worse. Guarantee. Next. Guarantee. Pure intent to serve guarantees entry into any world. Simple. And guarantee. Simple. Pure intent to serve guarantees entry into any world. Praying for help. A common question people ask when we pray to higher and divine. Why doesn't divine help us? Answer. Because that prayer is asking for help, not stating one's intent to serve. A crucial difference. When there is intent to serve, in whatever capacity one has, all the help one needs and more gets taken care of anyways. That's what I always told you. Thank you. Really? Thank you. Having received many thank yous lately, it is but natural to wonder what it means. It is a praise. Is it a praise? Or is it an uneager cop-out out of having to do anything more substantial? Is it a form of gratitude? And if so, it seems quite hollow, just two words, and that's it. The word itself means then KU, or then cut you, K, cut. It is more of a rude bye-bye term than any intent of reciprocity. Another Western English phrase for concealing rudeness in garb of politeness. Thank you is just another way of saying buzz off now. Even when beings say thank you to God divine, they just want to get rid of it. Thanks for your help, etc. Now can you just disappear so that we can get on with it? Thank you to higher divine is a cheap way to get out of bowing. Those considering just thank you to be a first step should know that there is no possibility of any more steps in that path. One will actually have to retract to move forward. The most crucial thing for anyone wanting to improve their life, raise their spirit, make a soul, get out of a hell and 3D matrix, get into magic realm, get into heaven, get into higher dimensions, be with divine. The most crucial thing is to see coming across higher and divine as the greatest good fortune. To be celebratory about it, like it is the biggest lottery one can ever win. Step 1 is seeing clearly that one has encountered higher. When one comes across higher and divine, it is not that hard to do if one keeps one's ego in check. Step 2 is seeing higher and divine as That's the best thing that can ever happen for one. Step 3, unconditional service. Right posture, right behavior, right actions, all automatically spring from the first two, and the rest follows. You like hearing that stuff, eh? David is right there beside me.
Hi.
He stays around. I think he likes to hear me. But it's good stuff, man. It brings you some more awareness, some more like you don't probably make perfect sense of everything because you have to experience them. But at least once you experience or encounter that stuff I'm talking about, you're gonna be like, oh, that's a way to see it. You know, it gives you a greater perspective on life. Other than the box thinking that society gave you, like gives you a more
Pain.
yeah, that's it. Think. Wink, wink. There are so many in this world who love to think, using their faulty little brains powered by their unfractal genes. Many have pushed through to the limits. Many have pushed thought to the limit. Thought, is it? Many have pushed thought to the limit, have encountered confusion, frustration, insanity, and suicidalness. The net result has been a big zero. All the past wisdom entails make it very clear that any evolution or rise in this multiverse depends on praising, serving to the higher divine, not thinking. Valmiki wrote the immortal epic Ramayana by praising Ram, an incarnation of divine, not by thinking. Even asuras like Ravan gain power and influence by praising, serving Shiv, a divine being. Still, they believe that they will figure it all out if they just keep reading and thinking. Kundalini doesn't rise by reading and thinking, nor does third eye open by reading and thinking. All evolution happens through actual practice of praising, serving higher and divine. The simple fact remains elusive despite all of their thinking and all of the evidence pointing towards it. Realizations. Centering brings realization, not thinking.